masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pag-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayon din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Yes, hello, good
Hello,
morning.
everyone! Hello, Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. Welcome to our Wednesday. And here is your Pajama Mama Jolly from Sauyo High School.
And I am your Pajama Mama Roma from SDO Laguna. Maraming salamat dahil alam ko na kasama namin kayo ngayon, no? At narito na nga ang ating mga comments. Ang dami na rin ang ating mga comments.
Ang aga nila, partner, mas maaga pa sa atin. Andyan si Rita, si Enrico. Hi, Enrico. Yung ating mga readers last week, si Rita, tsaka si Renzel, si Gallagher, nandyan na rin. Maraming salamat for sharing our live for today. So, iba yung background ni Mama Jolly kasi nasa school ako, nag-report na ako sa school. So, yung iba sa inyo, alam ko team replay kasi mapapanood nyo to after your face-to-face classes. No? Pero ako, syempre, kami ni Mama Roma, kahit nasaan kami, nasa gitna ng dagat, nasa ilalim ng barko, nasa loob ng sasakyan, o nasa eskwelahan man, itutulay natin ito.
Yes, ituloy ang pagkatuto para sa mga kabataang Pilipino. At dahil nga dyan, nawala ang ating presentation. Kukunin ko lang, Mama Jolly.
At nakakatuwa, Mama Roma, kasi ang gaganda ng mga output nila, no? Talagang as in, yung spinning top nila, bongga. Nakakatuwa kasi hindi lang picture yung pinadala nila. They also sent us the videos na nilalaro nila yung mga spinning tops. And I know that they learned something about colors last time. Thank you very much for participating and for sending in your crafts. Remember, you have to send it in Pajama Mama's Facebook page. Okay, and please do it on or before Tuesday. Okay, so if we are going to come up with another project for today, make sure that by next week, Tuesday, you can send it on or before Tuesday.
Ayan, tama. At isineselebrate pa rin natin, Mama Jolly, ang Women's Month. Happy nanay, happy ate,
Happy tita, happy lola.
Yes,
Yan,
sa
happy
ating
kababaihan sa lahat ng mga kababaihan natin. Thank you sa inyong tiyaga, sa inyong alaga, sa inyong aruga, sa inyong haplos ng pagmamahal. Thank you very much, everyone. To all the ones who are sharing, thank you. Dumadami, no? Padami ng padami. May mga new names ako na nakikita dito, Mama Roma. First time ko nakita yung mga bata na ito, mga chutis. Mukhang yung mga chutis natin noon ay nagtatawag pa at nag-share ng nag-share. Thank you sa inyong lahat.
Dito hindi bawal ang networking ha. Bring one, each one. Each one, bring one. Pwede yan
Tama.
ha. Ayan, sa mga
diba?
GC
Mas
nyo.
marami, mas masaya.
Ayan.
Mas bongga yon.
Okay.
Partner, pakita na natin yung kanilang mga artwork, ang kanilang mga spinning tops from our Little Blue and Little Yellow na kinuwento ni Rita and Renza last week.
Yan, working on it, partner. Medyo nagloko ang ating laptop. Sige nga, bati muna ang ating mga learners dyan. Baka meron kang babatiin yung mga, alam ko nasa school ka ngayon. Sige, anuhan mo na.
Si Jersey, si Jersey, si Gleo Lexmar, yung mga estudyante ni Teacher Sip mula dyan sa Balite Elementary School. At syempre si Yana Yu ng Baler na may face-to-face na beginning April 15, daily na ang kanilang mga face-to-face. Pati yung mga taga Mahada Out, San Pedro Villa, dami natin mga schools, yung mga partner schools natin. And I am looking forward na madagdagan pa yung mga schools natin na yan. Siyempre, meron din tayong Team International, Mama Roma. Di ba? Andyan yung Team Canada, yung Team US natin. At meron din tayo from Cebu, from Davao. At belated happy birthday nga pala kay Ivan, ang brother ni Nate, yung ating former reader. Hi din, audio. Ate Angel, Yulip, hello. Yung mga nagti-team replay na sila.
Angel. Okay. So, ayan. Yan, struggle is real talaga, no? Kapag ka-internet ang ating aasahan. Pero, may ETUlay natin yan. Labarn internet, please.
Yes. At saka, wag kayong mag-alala kasi I will just post it on our Facebook page. Okay? So, don't forget that we also have our Facebook page to make sure that you are part of it.
Ayan na nga. So, muli, ready na tayo at salamat nga pala sa mga nag-like na at nag-subscribe na at nagpa-follow sa ating DepEd ETUlay public group sa website. Ayan.
Yeah, and then keep on sharing so that more and more kids will know about the DepEd ETUlay program of our Department of Education.
Ayan. Okay, partner. And then, yung ating FB group at dito nyo nga pinapasa yung inyong mga output. Thank you so much dahil ang dami nating nagpasa ng output katulad ng sinabi ni Mama Jolly kanina. At ready na ba kayo? Simulan na natin ang pagpapakita.
Ihanda na para ma-screenshot.
Yan, medyo wala tayong sound ngayon ha. Thank you,
Enrico. Yan yung binigay ni Enrico. And then sunod natin si Rita. Meron pang video yan. And of course, Renzel. Okay, and we also have, another output coming from Santa Rita is Liam Gabriel Garcia.
Ang dami ng Santa Rita. Very good.
Oo,
sino kaya nag-invite sa kanila?
Kaysen. Alfred Lansang. May kapatid si Kaysen. Kasali din si Kyle Adrian Lansang. Also from San Vicente Daycare Center, Santa Rita, Pampanga. We also have Chase Haven Babia from Mayap. And Isaiah John Ventura. Hi, Isaiah. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, syempre, ang
Jersey,
ating si
hello.
Jersey.
Sa San Vicente Elementary School.
Si Gallagher.
And also our Kuya Gallagher na talaga naman sobrang galing sa crafts at very active.
Ayan, medyo na bumabalik-balik yung PowerPoint ay yung Canva.
Yeah.
Yan,
And then we have
Princess
also
Jamila.
Princess Jamela Niega from Mahada Out. Naman, dami rin mga taga Mahada Out na kasama natin, no?
Si
We
Rafael
also have
Riven.
Rafael Riven. Also from Mahada Out. Great Tumasino.
Thank you so much, Mahada Out. Ang
Yeah,
daming
and John
mga
Albert, na
estudyante.
mahilig mag-share. Thank you for always sharing our live and also for the team replay.
Yeah, syempre ang
And
ating
our beautiful
si Pia.
yeah, and then Alexa Macjean de la Cruz.
Ayun,
Baka
medyo
may
i-edit natin si Pia, yung aking pajama Mama Roma.
Yes, nagkamali, parang hindi ko na-edit yata, sorry.
Ayan.
Sorry, Pia,
Alexa.
patawarin si teacher. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, but don't worry. Okay, we will just post it. Prince Renz Regal from Santa Rita, Pampanga. And also, his brother, Prince Rain. Yan, talagang very active yung mga magkakapatid, magpipinsan. Yan, si Zea Altea Noblesa from Nagilian Elementary School. And Chloe Jane Paguyo, hi, San Pedro Villa Elementary School. Hi, Glea Lexmar. Hi. Shout out sa mga co-teacher ko. Pupunta sila dito sa likod. Andito sila habang nagpapakita. Yan yung mga co-teacher ko. Mag-hi sila sa inyo. Because
Hello.
Ayan, mga co-teachers. Yan.
Hello,
Okay.
co-teachers.
Yeah, Precious Heart Bascos. Also, yan yung mga kids natin. Yan. We also have Jasmine Kimberly. Yung mga kids natin dyan sa San Pedro Villa. I hope to see you and I hope to visit your school one of these days. Hi, Rian. Bago to, ngayon ko lang siya nakita, pero salamat sa pagpasa.
Thank you
Eri,
so
ang
much.
ating regular, kay Teacher Sip ito, from Balite Sur.
Yes,
Kabisado ko na
natin
sila.
yan.
Amanda Linet Villanueva. Yan, kabisado ko na yata yung mga bata, kilala ko na yata talaga sila pa.
Correct. Siyempre, yung masisipag, kilala na natin, Tutor Jackie.
I know, Chloe Amber Bacani.
And
And we also
Desiree,
have Desiree Gutierrez.
from Balite din.
Hi,
And
Carl
hi.
Christian de la Cruz, also from Balite Sur Elementary School.
Ang saya-saya nila, no? Habang nagpapaikot.
I know. And then there's also Gabriel Alan Escobido ng San Juan West Central. And
si Baby
Aliana May Villanueva.
Nagiging dalagan na sila dito sa ETUlay. And
I
congratulations!
know. When we started, they were so small. And look at them now. So are you ready to sing our Pajama Mama song?
Okay na ba? Ready na ba? Siyempre,
Ready na?
acapella
Is
tayo
you ready?
ngayon, no?
Okay, put on your pajamas. Ready? Let's sing.
Get your eyes and ears
Let's
ready.
ready.
Let your imagination run free. Come in a pajama party. We are your pajama
Pajama. So get ready. Wear your jammies. We are here to share some wonderful.
Get ready. Wear your jammies. We are here to share some wonderful stories. Ayan. Get your eyes and ears ready, mga bata, dahil meron tayong bisita na naman ngayon. Ano, Mama Jolly?
Okay, and I am so excited for our guest storyteller for today. Pajama Mama Roma, can you please introduce our guest storyteller? I'm so excited because I met him a few months back and I am so amazed of what he does and what is he doing right now. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion.
And thank you sa pagpapaunlak ha sa ating guest ngayon. Isang karangalan na ikaw po ay aming makasama ngayon. He is a former professor at Sungko, hindi ko alam kung tamang ang bigas ko, Sungko University, Seoul, South Korea. And currently connected with Berkeley School, Baguio. He loves reading and storytelling and actively involved in the campaign for reading and learning, specifically among various schools in the Philippines. I love that. Ayan, maraming salamat at ipakilala na natin ang ating guest. Walang iba kundi si Mr. Steve Solano, aka Uncle
Uncle
Teban.
Teban! Welcome to Pajama Mama! Hi!
Wow! Ang ganda naman. Naririnig ba ako, mga pajama mamas? Mama Jolly, Mama...
Yes, pajama papa.
Uncle
Ay,
Teban.
pajama papa.
Yes. Right, may pa-microphone tayo ngayon kasi kailangan ko mag-set up. No? I'm inside the library of Berkeley School Baguio. I'm not in South Korea anymore, but I'm in Berkeley School Baguio. And I would like to plug, no, because I'm also an advocate of reading and learning, especially among Barrio schools, yung mga bata natin. And Berkeley School Baguio is one of the schools, you know, that promote reading. Hindi lang dito sa Baguio, kundi even outside Baguio City. In fact, we just signed a memorandum of agreement with the schools divisions of Ifugao naman. So we're bringing books so that we can promote reading, katulad ng ginagawa ninyo, that you're reading to the kids. We also did that, and I hope that we will be able to promote that also kasi ang ganda-ganda ng show ninyo. Right. So anyway, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for inviting me. I hope we're going to have a lot of fun today reading one very beautiful story which talks about, you know, being you, being who you are and spreading your wings so that you can reach your dreams. Ayan. So
I am so excited, Uncle Teban.
Yes,
Ayan,
tama.
excited
No, you
na
can
rin
just
tayo
call me
lahat.
Uncle Teban. Yeah.
I know.
Okay, mga bata, bigyan nga kami ng maraming heart kung ready na para sa ating kwentuhan ngayong araw.
Because
Sige
Uncle
nga.
Teban came from South Korea, no? Bigyan natin siya ng mga finger heart dyan. Siyempre. Pa-finger heart for Uncle Teban.
And finger
And let's
heart.
begin with our story for today.
Right. So a big heart, you know, all the way from Berkeley School Baguio, sa lahat ng mga from Manila and from outside
Yes.
Manila, over the Philippines. Yeah, it's a little bit cold in Baguio. I can see Mama Jolly and Mama Roma wearing sleeveless, no, because it's so hot. I think it's hot there.
Yeah, it's so hot here in the metro.
Summer
But
na dito, Uncle Teban.
I know.
right, you should come visit
Hindi na
Baguio.
mahalata.
Soon.
So next, right. So next time you come to Baguio, you come visit Berkeley School. So you get to see.
I will. That I will do.
Yes, you get to see one of the places where, you know, a lot of actors and actresses take their pictures, and a lot of tourists also visit, no? Kasi ang daming mga designs here in Berkeley School that you'll definitely love.
So what's our story for today, Uncle Teban?
So our story for today, Mama Jolly and Mama Roma, is entitled Perfectly Norman by Tom Percival. So it's a very beautiful story about having wings. Right? So are you guys ready? Are you ready? Let me start with our story. And the title is Perfectly Norman. So Norman had always been normal. Perfectly normal. Until one day, he grew a pair of wings.
Wow, what a beautiful wings.
A pair of
Beautiful,
wings.
colorful wings.
Very colorful, right? Norman had imagined growing taller or growing a beard like his dad. So you see that? Long legs and with a beard, just like his dad. But he had never imagined growing a pair of wings. Isn't that strange? Growing a pair of wings. Still, they were here now, so he decided to test them out right away. So what did he do? He flew. He tried the wings. Soon Norman was swooping around and generally having the most fun ever. But then...
Dinner!
Dinner!
Yes. it's a worry for him. He had to go in for dinner. You see, Norman had always been so normal, he didn't know how his parents would feel about his extraordinary wings. Oh my God, a boy with wings. As he went in, Norman covered himself with a great big coat to cover the wings. Yeah, because he wants to keep it a secret. His parents didn't notice the wings, but they did think it was odd to be wearing a coat indoors. It's so
I
hot, and
know,
it's
you should not be wearing
so
your coat. You should be leaving your coat outdoor, or you have a coat hanger and then you leave it by the door, right? So it was kind
right.
of odd.
You can just imagine if he lives in Manila and he's wearing a coat. So it's so hot. So his parents thought, that's odd, wearing a coat in such a hot weather. Bath time was
Yeah,
problematic.
bedtime.
Oh, it's bedtime. Yeah, so it's
I
so hard.
know.
You have to wear the coat even during, bath time.
Ano yan?
Hot and uncomfortable. But Norman had decided that no one should see his wings ever. Ever. He doesn't want them to see his wings. And so he kept on wearing his coat. It's so uncomfortable.
Maybe he is shy also.
Yeah, maybe he's shy because other people do not have wings. So the next day, Norman went to the park, but he was far too hot to play any of his favorite games. And so it went on. Long car journeys were unbearable because he's wearing his coat. The swimming pool was dreadful. He can't even swim because he's wearing his coat. And that was nothing compared to his friend's birthday party. Oh, that's so sad, isn't it, kids? You cannot join the party because you're wearing a coat and they're not. You look strange. The only time Norman could feel normal now was when it rained. It rained, and that's a normal thing for him. So he's happy. Yeah. One day, a boy tried to pull his coat off. Another boy, maybe he's so curious, so he tried to pull his coat off. This boy is so strange. And so maybe he was thinking, let me just pull his coat off to see what's inside. So what happened next? Norman had to run away, hot faced, angry, and sad. Really sad.
Oh, poor
He's
Norman.
sad. Poor Norman, yeah? Poor Norman. He wished he'd never grown those wings again. So he saw some birds high up in the sky and remembered the joy of his first flight. It occurred to Norman that it was the coat that was making him miserable, not the wings. I repeat, it was the coat that was making him miserable because it's so hot, not the wings.
He's
So,
always hiding his true identity.
Ah, it was not even the wings are not the problem. It was his coat.
Oh,
oh, right, because his wings are beautiful, right, Mama Jolly and Mama Roma?
right.
His wings are so beautiful and colorful. So his parents said, why don't you take that scruffy old thing off? Suggested his mom and dad. Norman looked up at them hesitantly. Maybe he was like, oh, I thought they'd hate it. But he was surprised when his parents told him that. So, what did he do
Yes.
next, Mama Johnny, Mama Roma? What did he do?
Supportive parents, no?
Right. Yeah. So maybe.
Parents.
Right.
Their parents are always there, so just have to trust them.
Right. So he smiled. His parents smiled and nodded. And Norman, what did he do? He
Smiled back.
smiled back. So you see, his parents, after all, they were very supportive of him. Then what did he do? He threw off the coat and let
Wow.
his wonderful wings fan out. So you see, it's beautiful, and he felt so free. So Norman leapt into the air. Finally, he was free of that coat that's so uncomfortable.
And he was looked so happy.
Yeah, he's happy because finally he realized that it's okay. It's okay
It's
to have
okay.
wings and to be unique like the other kids. And so, while he was flying, while he was leaping into the air, he noticed a few other children wearing thick, heavy coats of their own. Maybe they had the same feeling as Norman, right? So they looked up at Norman and around and at one another nervously. There was a moment's
And
then what happened?
Whoosh!
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 wow.
They're flying. The sky was filled with flying people. And Norman had never felt so happy. He realized that there was no such things as perfectly normal. But he was perfectly Norman, which was just as it should be. So you see, kids, it's okay to be who you are and to show who you are. Just be the perfect you because there is no such thing as Mama Jolly and Mama Roma.
Perfectly
Perfect.
normal. Yes, and that ends our story for today. Thank you very much,
Wow.
but don't go away. We still have our trivia time.
Yay, trivia
Trivia
time, kids.
time. What's our first trivia, Mama Roma?
Yan. Animals that have wings are insects, birds, and bats.
So you see, these are the ones with the wings. Okay. Uncle Teban, what's our next trivia?
Birds' wings are made of feathers.
So you see, okay, the covering of birds, call them feathers.
Yes, right. So just like the wings of Norman, maybe.
And the wings of bats are made of skin, parang yung balat natin, which is stretched between the bones of the bat's arms and fingers. So can you see, when a bat stretch, okay, its wings, you can easily see, okay, it's made of skin and it helps the bat fly.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So those are our trivia for today, and we have our quiz time. Our
Ayan.
first question, Mama Roma, is...
Number one question. Norman had always been normal until he grew up a pair of, what do you think is the answer? A, scissors, B, wings, C, shoes. Type in your answer in the comment section. May nakita ka na ba dyan, Mama Jerry?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
can see we have scissors, wings, or shoes. What's the correct letter? Mama Roma, what's the answer?
If your answer is letter B, you are correct.
Okay, next one, Uncle Teban.
Yes, number 2 is Norman covered himself with a great big A, coat, B, blanket, and C, dress. What is it? Key in your
What do you
answers
think is
now,
the
kids,
answer?
in the comment section. Tararan!
Charan! Correct answer is...
The correct answer is letter A.
A.
Letter
Oh.
A. Yeah. So, what did Norman realize? A, that he was perfectly normal. B, that he must accept being different. C, that there's no such thing as perfectly normal. Or D, all of the above. A, B, C, or D? Type in your answer. What's the correct letter of your answer? A, B, C, or D? I wonder. The correct answer, of course, is
Letter D.
letter D, all of the above. Now, get your craft materials ready because we are now going to have our
Craft time.
What can be the craft time? Our craft time for today would be wings on the wall. So every family member, your friends, can easily use the wings on the wall. All you have to do is to just stay, okay, in front of that wings, and then somebody will take a picture of you. So just like this is. So what are the materials that we will be needing, Mama Roma?
Ayan, we will be needing scissors, cardboard, what is this? Glue,
A glue gun and glue stick,
cardstock, and paint.
feathers.
And
Isang
feathers.
mapagpalang araw
Feathers.
sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Match.
So here's what you're going to do. First, okay, you make sure that you flatten your cardboard or your cartolina, you roll it out, then tape on the wall. You lightly sketch the outline of the wing. So depending on how tall you are, okay, or depending on how huge you want your wings to be. So you just make an outline, okay, and then tape it on the wall where you would want your wing art. Okay, the next one, Uncle Teban.
Okay, so the next one is you're going to roll out cartolina, tape it on the eye. I think you mentioned
Okay,
that.
after rolling up, number 2.
So number 2 is that you're going to cut feather shapes. So as shown in the picture, that's how you're going to cut the feather shapes, kids, so that you can
Then
come
it's
up with
up to you.
Yes.
Depending on how many colors you want it to be, how long, how short. It all depends on you. You can use cardstock, you can use tissue paper, you can use Japanese paper, crepe paper, any material would do. Okay? Number 3, Mama Roma. You have to glue the feathers inside the outline, okay? And then overlap, okay? You have to make a layer, okay? Para naman collage. And then you can also put the real feathers, the colorful feathers that you made. So you have to assemble it to come up with a huge collage. And lastly, we are going to... We are going to have our picture taken. See, and then you put, I am perfectly Teacher Jolly, and I'm perfectly...
Wow, how cute.
Beautiful.
I'm perfectly Teacher Roma.
Right, and I'm perfectly Uncle Teban.
You're done. So I am excited. We are all excited to see your crafts. Okay, don't forget to submit it on our Pajama Mamas Reading Storytelling Buddies page.
And with that,
Thank you very much, Uncle Teban. Thank you, Mama Roma.
Ayan, thank you sa pagsama sa amin, Uncle Teban. Isang karangalan na ikaw ay aming nakasama on one screen. Ayan, sana maulit muli po. Maraming salamat, mga bata.
We will go
Ayan,
live in the...
Uncle Teban sa inyo. Ang dami pa rin.
Bye! Bye, Chloe! Bye, Erich! Bye, Rita!
Ayan. At syempre, Mama Jolly, yung ating, ang tawag dito, yung ating tuwing Tuesday, no, invite ko lang kayo 9 to 10 a.m. with Tutor Roma and Tutor Mercy. Dito pa rin yan sa ETUlay. Okay? So, yun lang. Maraming salamat, Mama Jolly and Uncle Teban. See you later. Thank you.
Bye, Gala.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!